Hi and welcome to Pumpkin's Nail Station. Today we're going to be doing stuff using Beauty Big Bang products. I'm going to be using this strawberry plate and this particular image here in this video. I actually won these plates in a giveaway on the lovely Jellylicious' giveaway offer that she was doing on her channel. So I won all 8 of these plates, these lovely plates, which I'll be showing on different videos. I have kept this a secret because I just wanted to surprise certain people. Look at the holo on that, it's absolutely gorgeous. So gorgeous that I've had to buy the small one as well. I just totally love it. So today we're going to be doing something that I've called strawberries and cream with a sprinkling of holo. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I'll try and put my phone light on it just to see if you can see the sparkle. Let me try and bring it up a little bit closer for you and just try and shine my light. Can you see that, guys? Oh, I mean, ladies, look at that. It looks beautiful anyway. You've got to try this. You really have got to buy these paints from She Modern and the magic powder, because you're just going to be in love. It's so thin to use, so you don't need a lot of, you know, heavy top coats and things like that. So today I'm going to be using these products. I'm going to be using the, let me just zoom back in on the table. So we're going to be using the red holo for the strawberries, the green holo for the leaves, and the white shimmer for the cream for the background. And it's all going to come together with the magic powder and the water. So you'd get this water bottle if you bought a pack of 2 products and your magic powder, and you would get your bottle as well free with that. You would also get your free stencil and mixing canvas and your 2 foil art surprises as well. You get that with every pack of these, and you'd get 1 surprise and 1 stencil and 1 mixing canvas with any other purchase that you make. So I just want to say before I get started as well, I will put Jellylicious' Beauty Big Bang code on the website for 10% off. I'm going to be using this stamping mat. I don't know if you can see it all. I'll try and move the camera back a little bit so you can see it. But it's their stamping mat on their website, which I will put the details for it in the link below. I think at the moment, if you use Jellylicious' code, you'll get it for something like £6, and you get a free stamper with it and a free scraper as well. Free delivery, around £6. You really can't moan at this. It's top quality, top quality. I'm so impressed with it. So, and I will also put, because I'm going to be using some Born Pretty stuff, like the Born Pretty polishes here, the Born Pretty stamping polish. So I will put Nails of Interest's 10% Born Pretty discount code in the description box as well. Right, let's get started then. Let's have some fun. So I've already prepared the bases for this already, which is just here. Let me position this so you can see it better. Position the camera so it can be seen. The things that I'm working on. Yep. So I've already put the ones that I'm going to be using down here for quickness and for speed. But so allow us to paint properly on these decals without it slipping around, I've done the standard polish that you would normally use for a decal, a non-dry top and base. But to allow these paints to stick to the decal properly, or the glitters, I have used a matte top coat. I've tried a few times with different things, but I do find that the glitters work well on decals, and also the sheer pigments as well in the orange peach pearlescent shimmer range. they work well for painting on decals as well. I'm still working on a formula for the neon type. It's a little bit more tricky, so I think that's more for just your normal painting on the nail like this, which I have done another video for. Okay, so we've got that. So let's get started then. So we've talked about this. So what I'm going to do now is stamp my strawberry image from this Beauty Big Bang XL 001 plate. So I'm going to just get a standard black polish. I'm picking the strawberry image for this video. Because I'm only going to do one today. I will do more of a manicure another time. So you just give it a good scrape. 2 is more than enough. You use the stamper that you get free with your plate as well. I mean with your mat. Oh. I think I'm going to do that again. Just because I don't think it picked it up enough. So I'm just going to do it again. Sometimes it's my fault, I don't use enough polish. This is not... I'm really unprepared sometimes, but rather than start again, I'm just going to clean it off with a lint roller. Then, I'm just going to add some more polish actually, because it should work fine. Just going to apply the polish really well. It's because this bottle is nearly run out and I'm waiting for my next order, which has took a bit of a while, so I don't know if it's got lost in the post. I do find with these stampers a quick slip of the wrist like that works best. So pick the decal, line it up with where you want it, stamp it on the mat. I hope you're seeing all of this, so I'm just going to try and bring the mat in a little bit closer so that you can see what I'm doing better. I'm going to use the free mixing canvas for this, just to show you what you're supposed to use it for. Where's my glitters? Yeah, I just had them. What did I do with those? Where did I put them? Oh, it's here. So, yeah. Just going to dispense it out on the mat. Give myself a good amount because I'm doing quite a few strawberries. I'll just dispense the green out at the same time. Again, give yourself a good amount because, you know, you will be doing a bit of painting. You can add more a bit later on if you wish to. Now I'm adding the dry colour binding powder to the mix. Like I say, you do want this quite pigmented, so once you've mixed it up a bit, just add a drop of water for each one a bit further away. Get yourself a mixing brush. If it is dirty, just give it a clean in your rinse out bottle that I've got here, and then just give it a wipe on your canvas just to make sure that it's clean. Get a dab of your water and pop it in the red one. Do the red bits first. You will need a fine detail brush for this, which I had one somewhere. Do you know what? I'm just going to get another one. I'll find all these in a bit. So you just scrape off any bits of paint that's on the brush, pop it back on the canvas. Give it a good mix around. If you think you need a bit more, just add some more, don't be shy, because this, you want the really good effect for this. So just give it a good mix around. And now here's where the magic starts, so let me just make sure that you can see me. You can. So we're just gonna dab our brush in between the strawberry. Make sure you load up the brush and just dab it around so that there's plenty in there. Just keep moving it around. Move on to your next ones. It's important you stay in the lines though, because you know it will look messy if you don't, which is why you do need a fine detail brush. These will dry pretty quickly, but it's best for them to be thoroughly dry before you move on to the next part, to the peel off stage. The nails that I'm using, I will be going out of the lines because the nails are quite big that I'll be putting the pop stick onto. So I just need a bit more. The reason I do this in these stages like this is because this does dry up. So it is best to just do like a bit at a time, That's just what I've found to be the best way. And just a tiny bit of water for these glitters is enough, and just dab in the powder and then just get back to your work. This does look gorgeous, by the way, honestly it looks so beautiful, and because you can do the two-tone, because you can paint it on, it's thinner than nail polish. And it's a lot thinner than your craft glitters in some of your other nail glitters, because it's designed for nail art. Sorry about that. I'm just going to turn the volume off on that because I'm filming. So yeah, you just keep going over the bits like with the dots, like this. Just keep dabbing the brush down. I mean, this is something, you will need a bit of time for to prepare. It's not a, like a quick stamp and there you go. It does take time, but the effort will be worth it. It's taken me a while to find the best way to do this, and this really is the best way, putting the matte top coat down. The technique for this is just to dab your brush onto the decal, like that. Just dab it on and spread the glitter around. If you do have any bold patches at the end, you can always fill it in with a red Sharpie. It won't really affect it. I mean, it might look like I'm using a lot of glitter here, but I'm really not. I'm just doing it in small bits. So it's just so I'm not using too much. So I'm just using little tap and a little bit more water just to get more. It just keeps the opacity up nice and bright as well for these red strawberries. because that's what we want. We want it to be really opaque and red and gorgeous. And for these like half strawberries, just do like the outside parts with your detail brush. I mean, you can do it all if you want, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to go over it this time, but personally it's better just to get your little detail brush in, loaded, and go around, because it does look a lot neater just doing it that way. Right, so now we're going to work on the green bits. So just give your brush a little wipe. You know, the glitter will come off. Get your water. That water may have dried up a little bit, so it's best just to pop a little bit more on there. Onto your brush. Might need a bit more. Never mind, doesn't matter. You will use it up. Just give it a nice dabbing around. Don't know if you can see what I'm doing there. Let me just move. Sorry, I've moved everything around so that you can see the mat. But basically, I'm just going to push it out a bit. But basically this is what I'm doing. I'll just put it in front of the camera for you. I'm just dabbing it on like this, like I did in the first video. Just giving it a good dab. So you can see this part. So in the leaves, again, same thing. Just get a bit on the end of your brush. Try to stay in the lines. And put your green glitter onto the leaves and onto the green bits of the strawberries as well. It's just for a bit of extra effect, and it looks great. I love it. We'll be making some of these for my nails, I think. It's just an idea that I had in my head. So I gave it a try, and I'm really glad that I did, because I wanted to use these glitters in a decal, and this is the perfect way. Because I find nail polish a bit bulky to work with, especially glitter polishes, and they're a bit rough and thick. Whereas this stuff, it's much thinner, much easier. And I think it's about €23. I think it's about $23. I think it's about £15 for the 3 bottles and your water bottle. So it's not bad. I think that's how much it is, don't quote me. I'll put the link in the description. And I'll try and work out the British price for you as well, for us UK glitter lovers. How long am I on now? Yep, so get a bit more water, do this. I'll just quickly go over the rest of these leaves now, because it is a fine detail thing and I don't know how to edit and speed up, so I'm just going to do this really quickly. But you would take your time doing this. It's something that you would do at night if you had, you know, a bit of spare time and you wanted to do something fun for your nails. This would be something nice to do. So that's that done. That's that done now. So I'll just bring it up to the camera so that you can see it. So that's that part done. Can you see it? Yep, there we go. So we're just going to leave that to dry, and then I have got a pre-sticky nail, and I'm going to add some white, what's it called again? Some of this white pearlescent shimmer onto a nail stick. So I'm just going to use my finger for this, just dab it on, because this will be the cream element of the nail pop. So you just give that a good moving around, get a clean fingertip to pick up any excess, and it will give like a lovely pearly, creamy, shiny, beautiful effect. So we're just going to pop a no white top coat on here. I use a Pacific one for my glitters, so I'm not really bothered. But if you didn't and you wanted to keep your bottle free from product, you would just get a lint-free wipe and wipe it off. I don't have one to hand, so imagine this is a lint-free wipe and you would just wipe it off, or you could dip it in one of these bottles that you get with some alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, and then put it back in. Then the no wipe top that I've used today is a Born Pretty one from the Born Pretty store. It's beautiful, really, really nice. It cures really fast. I mean, look, while I've been talking to you, that is cured in 30 seconds. It's not a very powerful lamp either. So it's really good. Just feel this. This feels nice and dry. So I'm just going to use my Beauty Big Bang scraper just to peel back this decal as best as I can. Push it into the ends and then just pick it up and peel it off, and then you will have a nice pattern like this. So it's really, really nice. Power of my lighters is going. So now I'm just going to, you would normally cut the edges off this, but I'm running out of time, so I'm just going to pop it on to the nail, just like you would to pop a normal decal on. You just pop it on wherever you wanted to put it on. I'm just going to push these edges around here for now, but you would get a brush and clean up all the edges with acetone and a brush, just like this. You'd get your acetone on your brush and you'd do that. Basically that's what you would do, and you would do it on the edges as well, or trimming it down as well would make it look nicer than this. If you trim down them edges, the clean up process would be a lot easier. So once we've done that, we would end up with a nice clean nail like this. So we would just top coat that in, and yeah, you'd end up with something like this. So it's really, 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 really nice. I love it so much. It's so sparkly. I'm just going to show it you one more time on my phone. So yeah, you would just end up with something like this. So this is just the prop that we've just done, but we haven't cleaned it up or anything. And what you would do is you just get your Sharpie and go around any bits that you might not have covered. And if you want to make the pips more darker, you'd get your black Sharpie and you'd do that as well. So yeah, that's everything really that I wanted to show you today. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope I've inspired you to at least go out and try. If you're going to try any of these, try the holographic glitters, because they're just beautiful, honestly. Such high grade, high quality. They sparkle like, well, you know, look at it, look at it. Look at that beautiful hollow sparkle there. It is, it's amazing anyway. I would recommend that you get that and some magic powder and just have some fun really. The neons are beautiful for dabbing on and doing designs. You know, you can end up with something like this. So I'm just going to try and focus it in. Yeah, you'd end up with something like that as well, which is beautiful. And then we did a nail similar to this in the video before, so if you haven't seen part one, see the part one and you'll see how I did a nail like this. Right, okay, well thanks very much for watching today. Remember that I will leave the Jelly Luscious's discount code for Beauty Big Bang, which is gel10, and I'll also leave Nails of Interest's Born Pretty 10% discount code in the description box, along with everything that I've used today. So I hope you have a lovely bank holiday. Thank you very much for watching and supporting me, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye. Bye bye for my little unicorn as well.